क्लास 9th के सरफेस एरिया एंड वॉल्यूम्स में हम आज सरफेस एरिया ऑफ द कोन देखेंगे. We'll be also running through the exercise connected with the cone. Now a cone is a surface or a solid essentially having a circular base, and each point on the circumference of the cone is connected or joined with a fixed point. The fixed point happens to be the vertex of the cone. यानी एक सर्कुलर बेस दिया हुआ होता है, उस सर्कुलर बेस पे जो सर्कमफ्रेंस हो, उस सर्कुलर बेस का जो सर्कमफ्रेंस होता है, उस सर्कमफ्रेंस का हर एक पॉइंट एक फिक्स्ड पॉइंट से जब ज्वाइन किया जाता है, तब जो सरफेस वहाँ पे बनेगी, दैट सरफेस हैपन्स टू बी ए कोन. Also, a cone is defined in different senses. A cone is also defined as a surface that is generated by a straight line which passes through a fixed point and also intersects a plane through a circular end or a circular base. But the definition I fancy or I deem to be fit is that a cone is a surface that is made by a rotating right angle triangle. So a cone is a surface generated by a rotating right angle triangle. So अगर इस आक right angle triangle है, right angle triangle अगर इस rotate करो about a fixed point, तब surface generate गैस या तब surface बन या तब figure बन, that figure is called a cone. यानी आक right angle triangle अनो एमिक vertex जो stop point है, which happens to be the apex. Apexes पर अगर इस आक थाप करो, पता अगर ये rotate करना हो about the perpendicular. So if we rotate this around the perpendicular or about the perpendicular, so at use figure bind, that rotational figure will be called a cone. Now if we join the vertex with the center of the circular base, then that length happens to be the height of the cone. And again we know from a right angle triangle में हमारे पास we have three sides. We have perpendicular, we have a given base, and we have a hypotenuse. Now if we are making the right angle triangle to rotate about the perpendicular, then the perpendicular of this right angle triangle, this will turn out to be the height of the cone, and base of this right triangle will turn out to be the radius of the circular base, and the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle, that will happen to be the slant height. So that means essentially we have here three components concerning three parts or three sides of the right angle triangle. One is perpendicular, number second hypotenuse, number third base. And if we are making a cone out of the rotation of a right angle triangle, then in that case we have three sides जो बनेंगे, three sides of right angle triangle that will be transformed into the components of the cone. Which means कि जो base होगा, base that will become the radius of the circular end. Number second, the perpendicular distance will become the height of the cone, and number third, the hypotenuse will become the slant height of the cone. That means कि cones में आसान है three components. Number first we will have radius of the circular end, and radius अगर इस twice करो, that will become the diameter of the circular end. And number second we will have the height, and height is the distance of the vertex from the circular portion as you center point, that will be called the height. And number third we have the slant height, and slant height we can say slant height is the surface, slant height is the height of the surface you sketch by circumference of the circle pattern vertex time, and that will correspond to the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. Now a cone kuta high is to be kuta wide is, that will obviously depend on the length of the sides of the right angle triangle. So right angle triangle must yuta perpendicular height is, accordingly is high cone te, and accordingly agar is base is yisa base khoj is tuti is radius te, because base becomes radius of the cone. So yuta base is zyada tuti by wide cone te. So obviously we know in Pythagoras theorem hypotenuse connect hypotenuse is connected with the perpendicular and the base. That means कि अगर perpendicular gets change, height of the cone gets change, अगर base gets change, radius of the cone gets change, ये perpendicular go change, base go change, perpendicular go change यानी height गई change, base गई change यानी radius go change. That means कि slant height guys automatically change because slant height is the component representing the hypotenuse. अब कोन का सरफेस एरिया देखते हैं एंड आई गेस फ्रॉम आवर फर्स्ट वीडियो यू माइट बी नोइंग कि हमने देखा था कि अगर सिमेट्रिकल फिगर्स हो सो सिमेट्रिकल फिगर्स में हम एरिया कैसे निकालते हैं. सो जैसा हमने देखा था कि इफ़ वी हैव ए रेक्टेंगल एंड रेक्टेंगल इज ए सिमेट्रिकल फिगर, इट हैज़ ए लाइन सिमेट्री और लाइन रोटेशनल सिमेट्री. सो अगर इस ये साइड निमो इससे दिस इज लेंथ एंड दिस हैपन्स टू बी ब्रेड, सो दिस इज अगेन लेंथ एंड दिस इज ब्रेड. Since अगर इस साथ line थ्राओ and we will be able to rotate this figure in such a way that कि ये half is exactly this resembles the other half. So this is called the line symmetry. याद केस में वुचाओ if we are dealing with such a figure then इसका area किसके बराबर होगा? It will be simply length into breadth. So that means we are skipping these two sides जिम जो portion छे यल त्रामा. So we simply write length into breadth. And again यत पर इस rotational symmetry वुचे. So this is the right angle triangle जिसकी हम बात कर रहे थे. So this is the right angle triangle which we are making it to rotate. So this will be the one right angle triangle. This will be one right angle triangle and this will be the other right angle triangle. So this means this is again a symmetrical figure. So this is again having a line symmetry or rotational symmetry. सो अगर वो यमुक एरिया कर ठीक है एरिया कड़ने खतर क्या सो गडनथ अगर सिंपली वुचो सो ये एरिया जन वुचो ये पे योर तय ये एरिया. सो दिस एरिया वी अगेन नो कि एरिया इज ऑफ टू टाइप्स. नंबर फर्स्ट हियर वी हैव कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया एंड देन वी हैव टोटल सरफेस एरिया. Curved surface areas में वुचो इस area of this solid without bottom, and if we are adding bottom as well then that will be called a total surface area. So पहले अगर हम curved surface area देखें in that case so this half exactly resembles this the other half. If we say this is r which is radius of the circumference, this is L here stands for the slant height and this h stands for the height of the cone. Obviously this will be called a vertex. So this will be called a vertex and this is the center of the circular base. Now we know symmetrical figure which means this half resembles exactly this half. Now you see circular you see bunimi base ikuza khujais agar is it pe yor tay wucho ye half अगर इस पे योर तय डायमीटर त्राओ ये हाफ ते यथ हाफस बराबर ठीक है. सो ये हाफ तो भी ये हाफ अगर इस दोनों प्रोडक्ट करो L यहाँ पे भी L. सो दिस विल बी सर्कमफ्रेंस हाफ. सो दिस विल बी हाफ ऑफ द सर्कमफ्रेंस. सो दिस इज अगेन हाफ ऑफ द सर्कमफ्रेंस. अब इन दो का प्रोडक्ट कीजिए ऑन अ सिमिलर नोट when we are multiplying these two components here. So here we will have L into will multiply this thing and this is half of the circumference of the circle. This is half of the circumference of the circle. So it will be L into 1/2 of circumference of the circle. So 1/2 of circumference of circle. So 1/2 of circumference of circle. So it will be L into 1/2 of what is circumference of circle, that happens to be 2 pi r. And why we are involving pi here? Pi is always involved with the figures wherein we are dealing with the circular ends because circulus manche circumference of the circle. Pi is obviously circumference of the circle divided by diameter of the circle. So circulus manche हमेशा इस पाई का यूज़ करना. इसके लिए आप मेरा वीडियो पाई द फैसिनेटिंग इरेशनल वहाँ पे पाई की डिटेल्स इन डिटेल दी हुई है. सो आप वहाँ जाके आई बटन पे दिया हुआ होगा. सो आप वहाँ जाके पाई की डिटेल पाई द फैसिनेटिंग नंबर सर्च करके वो आप वीडियो डिटेल से देख सकते हैं. So it will be L into, so 2 and 2 will cancel out, so it will be pi r L. So it will be pi r L or pi L, or if we write in order, so it will be pi r L, which happens to be the curved surface area. So curved surface area of a cone is pi or L, pi or. Now if we have to find the total surface area, then obviously total surface area में curved surface area plus area of bottom edge होगा. So area of curved surface area it is pi or L. So total surface area होगा pi or L, यानी curved surface area plus area of bottom. So that will be pi or L, area of bottom which is the circular portion. So area of bottom होगा obviously circular portion का area, that will be pi r square. So total surface area that will be pi or L plus pi r square, pi or L plus pi r square. This will be total surface area. And again अगर यहाँ से आपको the slant height का वैल्यू निकालना हो, कोई भी तीन कंपोनेंट्स यहाँ पे तीनों में से दो अगर दिए हुए हो, then we can always find the value of the third unknown. So यहाँ पे L, H and R, obviously they are connected by the relation using the Pythagoras theorem, because we know L happens to be the hypotenuse, H will be height or which will be adjacent to the perpendicular, and R will be the base or radius. So that means we will be using the Pythagoras theorem, which means L will be equal to under root of H square plus R square. So let's have a quick revision before heading towards the exercise. So हमने देखा कि cone is a surface which is made by a rotational right angle triangle. So right angle triangle use a figure बनाई when we are making it rotate about a fixed point. That surface is called a cone. Conus is obviously circular base, and it will have a vertex as well. Vertex is that point. Yadan circumference se pet yum te is line karo, those line converge at that very particular point. That happens to be the vertex. And then we have height as well as radius and length of the cone. A cone kuta wide eyes यानी wide, so का depend काथ पे, radius काथ पे का depend, that will obviously depend on the base of the right angle triangle. ये कुता high eyes, that will obviously depend on the perpendicular uses right angle triangle में select करो. Obviously ये वो radius gets change, hypotenuse gets change, so radius gets change, height gets change, obviously guys slant height change. Now use area is studied in two senses. Number first we have total surface area, and then we have curved surface area. And curved surface area being symmetrical figure, it is 1/2 of circumference of circle into L stands for the slant height. So implicit correlation derived, so area is pi r L, but this is curved surface area. And then we have total surface area curved surface area plus area of the bottom is in the shape of circular end area gets add, so it will be pi or L plus pi r square. यहाँ से आप pi और r common भी निकाल सकते हो, so it will be pi r into L plus r. Now अगर slant height की वैल्यू ऐसे हाथ में करूँ, slant height की वैल्यू ऐसे का बराबर, it will be h square plus r square. अब इस चैप्टर के तीसरे एक्सरसाइज के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे. एक्सरसाइज नंबर इसलिए नहीं बता रहा हूँ क्योंकि डिफरेंट एडिशंस पे अलग अलग नंबरिंग दी हुई है. सो कुछ जो अर्लियर एडिशंस हैं उनमें 12 चैप्टर 12 है ये, और जो लेटर एडिशंस हैं उनमें 13. सो आप अपने एडिशन के हिसाब से ये एडजस्ट कर लीजिएगा. बट द मेन थिंग इज कॉमन दैट वी आर डीलिंग विद द थर्ड एक्सरसाइज, एंड थर्ड एक्सरसाइज में हम कोन के बेसिस जो क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं सरफेस एरिया के रिगार्डिंग, वो क्वेश्चंस देखने जा रहे हैं. बट अगेन बिफोर हेडिंग, देखिए हमें यहाँ पे करना क्या है. हमें अगर हमें ऐसा कंसेप्ट दिया हुआ हो कि हमें कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया निकालना हो, से कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया, एंड वी नो कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया इज इक्वल टू पाई और एल. कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया इज इक्वल टू पाई और एल. अब कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया निकालने के लिए देखिए we are dealing with an equation, but equation में we are dealing with three unknowns. We are dealing with कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया, ये भी एक unknown होगा. So pi being fixed number, it will be known. R will be radius of the cone, and L will be the slant height. अगर इन तीन कंपोनेंट्स में से कोई भी दो का वैल्यू हमें पता होगा, सो हम तीसरे का वैल्यू विद इज निकाल सकते हैं. सो द कंसेप्ट अराउंड दिस क्वेश्चन इज, सो मेनली ये सभी क्वेश्चन इसी कंसेप्ट के अराउंड रिवॉल्व करते हैं. सो हमें किसी इन तीन कंपोनेंट्स में कोई भी दो दिए होंगे, हमें तीसरे का वैल्यू निकालना होता है. सो त्रियों चीज़ों मज़ा दोनों वैल्यू दित त्रेमी चीज़ वैल्यू कड़ना. सिंपली सारी क्वेश्चन यथ कंसेप्टस अराउंड रिवॉल्व करान कि यम इक्वेशन मज या अगर दिस वाज कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया कुछ साथ टोटल सरफेस एरिया, बट टोटल सरफेस एरिया मज अलग कंपोनेंट जरूरत कि वहाँ पे होगा पाई आर स्क्वायर, वहाँ पे आर ही का वैल्यू हमें निकालना होगा. सो दैट मीन्स इक्वेशन या इक्वेशन मज सिंपली यथ मज त्रेन अननोनन से डील करान यमन मज दोन वैल्यू अगर पता हेको इजीली त्रेमिक वैल्यू कर. यह सब एक्सरसाइज के क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट रीड्स आउट, डायमीटर ऑफ द बेस ऑफ ए कोन इज 10.5 सेंटीमीटर एंड इट इज स्लांट हाइट इज 10 सेंटीमीटर. फाइंड इट इज कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया एंड इट इज टोटल सरफेस एरिया. सो अगेन जैसा कि मैंने कहा दो चीज़ों का वैल्यू दिया हुआ होगा, हमें तीसरी चीज़ का वैल्यू निकालना होगा. एंड यहाँ पे दो चीज़ों का वैल्यू क्या है. सो वी हैव द डायमीटर ऑफ द कोन इज, सो वी हैव गिवन ए कोन. इस कोन का डायमीटर ऑफ दिस कोन इज दैट इज 10.5 सेंटीमीटर. सो 10.5 सेंटीमीटर. एंड वी नो हमें रेडियस की ज़रूरत है, बट रेडियस निकालने के लिए रेडियस इज़ नॉट दैट डिफ़िकल्ट. सो हमें वी नो डायमीटर जो होता है, डायमीटर इज ट्वाइस रेडियस. सो diameter is 10.5 centimeter. So also slant height agar show slant height, this will be height and this will be slant height. Slant height is 10 centimeter. So slant height is 10 centimeter. We have to find the curved surface area and it is total surface area. Curved surface area khadar chase formula wo pata. So we know curved surface area is pi r l. So this will be curved surface area. So if we write here, so this is question number first. So given diameter of base is 10.5 centimeter. So therefore radius of base क्या होगा. So radius of base is, so it will be obviously इसका half. So 10.5 divided by 2, so it will be 5.25 centimeter. So 5.25 centimeter. And then we have slant height. So slant height is equal to 10 centimeter. So therefore curved surface area होगा. So curved surface area is pi r l. So pi का वैल्यू आई गेस वहाँ कुछ दिया हुआ होगा. pi का वैल्यू हमें लेना है 22/7. As I told, pi is not exactly equal to 22/7. So in fact pi का वैल्यू जो है that is less than 22/7. But here calculation purpose के लिए हम approximately pi का वैल्यू 22/7 ले रहे हैं. So into r का वैल्यू that is 5.25 into 10 centimeter. So which is simplify करेंगे तो आंसर होगा 165 centimeter square. I guess you can carry out this calculation. So जब आप multiply करेंगे, so you'll end up with 165 centimeter square. So this will be curved surface area. अब उसके बाद total surface area. So total surface area होगा, so it will be curved surface area. So total surface area, it will be curved surface area plus area of base. So it will be pi r l plus pi r square. So pi r l हमने already निकाला है, ये अब नए से calculate करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी. So 165 centimeter square plus pi का value 22/7 into r square. R का value it is 5.25 centimeter square obviously. इसे जब simplify करेंगे, so it will be 251.625 centimeter square. Question number 2 reads out, find the total surface area of a cone if it is slant height is 21 meter and diameter of its base is 24 centimeter. So we have to find the total surface area of the cone. Magar total surface area karna khatir chase we have diameter of the base. This diameter chidit, that means radius heko kadit. So diameter of the base is given to be, that is given to be 24 meter. So here it is 24 meter, and slant height chase over this slant height to value it is 21 meter. So we'll write, this is question number 2, slant height. So slant height is equal to 21 meter, and diameter of, so diameter is equal to 24 meter. In fact, we can write diameter of base as well. So diameter is 24 meter. So diameter is 24 meter. Obviously radius as diameter divided by 2. Diameter divided by 2, which will be 24 divided by 2, yani 14 meter. So that means total surface area kath barabar hai. So TSA shorts mein agar likho total surface area, so it will be pi r l plus pi r square, pi r l plus pi r square. So this will be curved surface area plus area of base. So pi ka value hame upar diya hua hai, that is taken to be 22/7. Radius uk value is 12, slant height uk value that is 21, plus pi का value फिर से 22/7, और uk value show that is 12 square. So simplification अगर करो 22/7 च common ये भी ये, so then we have to multiply 12 into 21, and then 12 से अगर भी करो multiply 12 squares, it will be 124, and then when we carry out the further simplification, it will be 1244 something. So it will be like 1244.57 meters square. Question number 3, Chwanan. Curved surface area of a cone is 308 centimeters square. Curved surface area, that means curved surface area shore data, that is given to be 308 centimeters square. And its slant height is 14 centimeters square. And curved surface area to be slant height se det, and we have to find the radius of the base and total surface area of the cone. So asche pada curved surface area khatar cha is formula. Curved surface area is pi r l, pi r l. Ye chase as I told earlier, meun ke curved surface area agar is trio cheezo mas don hun value wise det, is ko with ease 3 muk value kade. ये चीज curved surface area को value did, and that is given to be 308. So pi का value is fixed, that is given to be 22/7. In fact, we have to approximate pi with 22/7. R को value is पता किन, ठीक है? L को value is did, and slant height का value that is given to be 14 centimeter. ये equation solve करे चाहिए, we have to find the value of R. So we will write question number 3. So given curved surface area, so given curved surface area that is given to be 308 centimeter square. So if L is the slant height, then L value says or this L is equal to, that is 14 centimeter. So 14 centimeter. Now curved surface area, we know curved surface area shasa barabar. So curved surface area is equal to, so that is equal to pi r l. So yat equation mas agar assume value given values karo use. So curved surface area, that is 308 is equal to pi value 22 divided by 7 into r value, r का value हमें निकालना है, in fact into L value 14. So it will be 308. So this will cancel out with this, so it will be only 44 into r. So 308 divided by 44 is equal to r, in fact. So that means r value near 308 divided by 44. So 44 से multiply, so it will be 7, in fact. So r is equal to 7. So radius value का बराबर है 7. अब देखिए हमें निकालना है कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया चाहिए, रेडियस वैल्यू ते द्राव वो क्या करूँ टोटल सरफेस एरिया, एंड टोटल सरफेस एरिया इज total surface area, it will be curved surface area plus pi r square. Curved surface area छे इस और दिया नई से कंप्यूट करने ज़रूरत की नए सिरे से कंप्यूट करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी. It will be simply wastage of time. Plus pi value 22/7, r value द्राब 7 square. So it is 308 into 7. तभी 7 गई cancel. So it will be 22 into 7. Simplify करियो. So it will be 462 centimeter square. 462 centimeter. Question number 4. A conical tent is 10 meter high and the radius of its base is 24 meter. Find the slant height of the tent. And number 2, cost of canvas required to make the tent if the cost of 1 meter square canvas is ₹70. Again, question number 3 से मिलता जुलता है. चलिए जल्दी देखते हैं. So we have a right circular cone ची shape में शाख tent. A conical tent is 10 meter high. ये कूता शे 10 meter high यानी अच्छा इस height देत. And radius of its base is 24 centimeter. अच्छे radius तोर this. So we have given height and we have given radius. So I find the slant height of the cone. So we have to find L. L here stands for the slant height. Obviously, we'll be using the Pythagoras theorem because we know in the Pythagoras theorem L square is barabar height square plus radius square. So if question number 4. So given height then करो इस h से denote height is equal to 10 meter and radius then करो r से denote r is 24 meter. In fact यहाँ पे 24 meter. So this is 24 meter. So therefore slant height L का बराबर है. So slant height L is equal to, so simply under root of r square plus h square, r square plus h square and r square. So it will be 10 square plus 24 square, 10 square plus 24 square. So this will be 10 means 100 plus 24 square, which will be 576, I guess. 576. So it will be under root of 676. So 25 square guess again. So it will be 26. So it will be 26 meters. So slant height is 26 meters. So slant height of the cone is 26 meter. In the parts this one. The cost of, we have to find the cost of canvas required to make the tent. Cost of canvas, you see tent bananas ma jo zarat lag if the cost of 1 meter canvas is ₹70. Ye conical tent bananas ma kuta canvas lag. So obviously canvas kuta lag yuta emyuk curved surface area आइस तिकेज टेंट तम साथ बनाओ युस बेसुक पोर्शन छ सु खाली रोजान यल सु खाली रोज अमुक मतलब बेस न काउंट करन किन बेस काउंट करन किन दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू फाइंड द कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया एंड कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया खदर छ ऑब्वियसली गडनेथ फार्मूला पता वी हैव पाई आर एल गडनेथ कड़ो इस एरिया यानी एस कुता कन्वास छ जरूरत. So युता एरिया नेर 1 मीटर स्क्वायर लगान ₹70 ये 1 मीटर स्क्वायर लग ₹70 युता वो एरिया नेर तथ करो 70 से obviously multiply. So first we will be finding the area of the canvas or area of the curved surface area. So we will be write area of canvas is equal to curved surface area of conical tent, or we can simply write curved surface area of cone, and curved surface area of cone pi r l. So pi r l. So pi ka value 22/7. Radius is 24 into l. L is slant height. Slant height की वैल्यू और 26 सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो वैल्यू होगा 13,728 डिवाइडेड बाय 7 मीटर स्क्वायर. सो इट विल बी 13,728 डिवाइडेड बाय 7 मीटर स्क्वायर है. इसको फिलहाल रिमेनिंग टर्म में मल्टीप्लाई 7 तो डिवाइड करना है. नाउ cost of 1 meter square x meter square canvas is लगा ₹70. That means eta meter square and kuta amount lage simply tar gais 70 multiply. So 70 gais multiply. So therefore cost of 13,728 divided by 7 meter square is equal to, so it will be 13,728 divided by 7 into 70. ठीक है, ये amount gets multiply. So 7 1 is our 7, 10 is our, अगर ये करो simplification, so it will be 13,000. In fact it will be 13,780 rupees. So this will be amount, because amount sheet we are taking into consideration the amount, so it will be 13,780 rupees. Yuta amount like canvas banana khata. Question number 5 is an interesting one. So question number 5 reads out, what length of tarpaulin 3 meter wide will be required to make conical tent of height 8 meter and base radius 6 meter? Assume that the extra length of the material that will be required for stitching, margins and wastage in cutting is approximately 20 centimeter. Tarpaulin in the shape of rectangle. Obviously tarpaulin is in the shape of rectangle. So it is of length L, length chines pada can, but it is given this is 3 meter wide. So it is 3 meter wide. So continuous sentence I will repeat, what length of tarpaulin 3 meter wide. Ashe 3 meter wide tarpaulin this ashe image length kare, ashe kare length. What length of the tarpaulin, ashe kucha length of tarpaulin ashe zarat will be required to make a conical tent. Yem tarpaulin yani yem rectangle man shais banawa, ye rectangle shais transform kara into a conical shape. Magar su conical shape kya she, conical shape she banan ith pait ki conical shape chus height che, conical shape chus height che, that is, so will be required to make the conical tent of height 8 meter. So conical tent to use image height bana 8 meter and base radius 6 meter. So base radius bana 6 meter. So we have given a rectangular shape. Simple as agar suno aisha rectangular shape dit image use width that is given to be 3 meter. Image length kucha zarat ishin iswin pata ki we have to find length. So use ye tarpaulin use ye tripal ishe karan is transform, is change karan yani ach banawa is ak conical tent magar imsat conical tent banan temich height asan 8 meter te be use basic radius that happens to be 6 meter. So ashe onan askuta length zarat magar yem tarpaulin man shais byak ak cheez karan ishe karan use byak sentence assume that the extra length of the material that will be required for stitching, margins and wastage in cutting is approximately 20 centimeter. Yani yem length man chase satan already chase satan yem use conical tent ye stage karna khatir ye sewn khatir use length be use ki wastage use gasan while cutting. So length kuza 20 centimeter. So length already is yani 20 centimeter wastage gasa. So we agar this question karu revise. So we have given a tarpaulin width 3 meter, length kucha shishan is pada ken ashe length kade. So ye tarpaulin yani is rectangular shape ye convert kana kathi shape mas in the shape of a cone. Magar cone use height that is 8 meter and radius of the base is 6 meter. So ye cone banawa ye stitch karan wastage gasan yem length te be ye stitch karna with use extra material zarat lagan, that is 20 centimeter. Ashe wanun ki length of the tarpaulin kuta is, obviously length is uses will length karo be tat add karun 20 centimeter. Because 20 centimeter chait waste gasan while we are stitching or use wastage is gasan while we are cutting. So simply kores ye shape kores ya shape must transform. So yemuk area yuta is uti is yemuk area exactly yuta area yemuk is yuta is yemuk area is barabar length into breadth or length into width, because width is given. Now yaf mas kya cha, since it is a conic, it is in the shape of cone, so base as night cover amas karna kin, that means it will be only curved surface area. Curved surface area. Now curved surface area, that means ये चीज़ दो चीज़ दिल. So ऐसे ये curved surface area ये किस areas बराबर. Area of tarpaulin will be equal to area of cone. But here we are dealing with area, the curved surface area. And curved surface area चासा काथ बराबर pi RL. So pi RL is बराबर length into breadth. Pi RL will be equal to length into breadth. Pi value 22/7, R value that is given to be 6 meter, which is current L. First of all, we have to find L because H slant height date ki H height date na ki slant height. So slant height है कोई easily करें under root of 8 square plus 6 square. So we'll write question number 5. So we'll write radius अगर इस R से करो denote radius, R is equal to 6 meter. And height is H, height H अगर इस करो that is 8 meter. So therefore slant height का बराबर है. So slant height is L. Slant height is बराबर under root of 6 square plus 8 square. 6 square plus 8 square. So it will be 6 square will be 36 plus 8 square. That is 64. So it will be under root of 100, and under root of 100 is 10. That means slant height is 10 meter. So slant height is 10 meter. So as per the given information, ashwanan ye tarpaulin manzis material che sui time material se banawan is a conical tent. Ye material kuta is, it will be its area. Area is barabar length into breadth, because tarpaulin it will be rectangular shape. So rectangular shape is just area ch length into breadth. Yeh area ch kara convert kath mans coonus mans. So yemuk area te bhi yemuk area is obviously barabar. So yemuk area ch length into breadth, while yemuk area is kath barabar, it will be pi RL. So it will be pi RL. So now if W is, if width of tarpaulin is W, if width of tarpaulin is W, so agar is W tha image width that is given to be 3 meter, and length jan karo is denote length L, and if length is equal to L, so then we have pi RL curved surface area of, so curved surface area of cone is equal to, curved surface area of cone is equal to area of tarpaulin. So area of tarpaulin. Now curved surface area of cone, it will be pi RL. Pi RL is equal to area of tarpaulin, that will be 3 into L. 3 into L, length into, so it will be width into length. Width is over the 3, length is L. So pi value 22/7, R ka value that is given to be 6. So into 6 into L. L value draw is 10 is equal to 3 into L. 3 into L. So when we simplify this will be 188.4 is equal to 3 into L, which is L stands for the length. So L value kith point near, so it will be length of the tarpaulin to be slant height gashne mix keen im khatir heko is ye length of tarpaulin ye heko is capital L se denote kare. So we'll write here capital L, and here also capital L. So it will be capital L. So L, which stands for the length of the tarpaulin, ikat barabar is, so it will be 188.4 divided by 3 is equal to L. So which happens to be 62.8. 62.8 is equal to L. So it will be 62.8 is equal to length. So or we can write 62.8 meter will be the length of the tarpaulin. Magar which at byakak masle you see length chi im length manch already gasa kuta 20 centimeter ch waist gasan, yani 20 centimeter chat yat length add karun. So it will be now 62.8 meter. Agar is 20 centimeter karo convert kath mas meter mas, so 20 centimeter will be, so it will be 0.0 0.2 meter in fact, so it will be 62.8 meter plus 0.2 meter, which will be 63 meter. So length of the tarpaulin will be 63 meters. Question number 6 is in fact a bit simpler. Question number 6 the slant height and base diameter of a conical tomb are 25 meter and 14 meter. So ashe or a conical tomb dit, conical tomb is slant height tishe or dit. So slant height is given to be 25 meter and के basic diameter that is given to be 14 meter. So that is given to be 14 meter. I should now find the cost of whitewashing. It is curved surface area. I should curved surface area whitewash at the rate of rupees 210 per 100 meter square. So rupees 210 per 100 meter square. यहाँ पे rupees 210 per मीटर स्क्वायर से क्या बल्कि पर 100 मीटर स्क्वायर. सो पहले इसका कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया देखते हैं. कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया खतर चाहिए फॉर्मूला. सो वी हैव गिवन 6. सो वी हैव स्लांट हाइट. सो स्लांट height is given to be 25 meter. So diameter of base that is given to be 14 meter, which means radius of base by 14 meter divided by 2, so it will be 7 meters. So therefore curved surface area so it will be curved surface area will be pi or L, yani 22 by 7 into R ka value 7 meter into L is 25 meter. So 7 and 7 will cancel out, so it will be 22 into 25, which will be 550 meter square. Yani curved surface area बना 550 meter square. Which is when 100 meter square is लगा total amount कुता 210. Now cost of whitewashing. Now cost of whitewashing 100 meter square 100 meter square लगा amount 210 rupees. यानी 100 meter square per meter केन बल्कि per 100 meter square लगा 210 rupees. ये मज हेको इस 1 meter square cost कड़ित. So therefore cost of whitewashing 1 meter square simply 100 gets 4 shift, so it gets divide, so it will be 210 divided by 100 rupees. So 1 meter square is like yuta amount. So यह को 21 divided by 10 rupees yuta amount से 1 meter square लगा. 1 meter square लगा 21 divided by 10 rupees. That means 550 meter square कुता like 550 into 21 divided by 10. So therefore cost of whitewashing 550 meter square is equal to 550 divided by 550 into 21 divided by 10. 0 to be 0 gets cancelled, so it will be 21 into 55, so it will be 1155 rupees. That means cost of whitewashing 550 meter square will be 1155 rupees. Now question number 7 chawanan, a joker's cap is in the form of a right circular cone of base radius. So joker's cap actually it is in the shape of right circular cone. So right circular cone's manche radius that is given to be 7 centimeter and height is given to be 24 centimeter. Height chidit naki slant height. Find the area of sheet required to make 10 such caps. Assumption area of sheet required to make 10 such caps. Obviously goodness karo is a capuk area kuta near, so a capuk is area is that karo is 10 set multiply. So curved surface area is guys cap il, so circular base colors must guys till circular base is L. So that means ات منٛز چھِنہٕ اَسہِ ٹوٹل سرفیس ایریا کڑُن کینٛہہ بلکہِ curved surface area. So area of the base has to be ignored, that has to be neglected. So neglect yem saat is karo, we'll be finding the curved surface area. And curved surface area khadar chhe formula pi r l, but yet chines l value det ken. First we have to find the value of l, that will be slant height. So we have given height of cone is 24 meter, 24 centimeter. So यहाँ पे 24 centimeter. So radius is given to be 7 centimeter. So therefore slant height, so slant height agar is L से करो denote, so that will be under root of, so it will be h square plus r square, यानी 24 square plus 7 square. So 24 square, it will be under root of 576 plus 49, so that will be under root of 625, which will be 25. So obviously 7, 24, 25, it is Pythagorean triplet. There is Pythagoras theorem, we have hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So 24, 25 to be 7, 24, 25, 7, this becomes a Pythagorean triplet. So slant height ka barabar chhe 25. So therefore area of sheet for one cap, so that will be pi r l. So pi r l is 22 by 7. Aruk value is 7 into L. L value draw 25. So it is 7 to 7 go cancel. 22 into 25, that will be 550 centimeters square. So therefore this was area of one cap. Area of 10 caps kya hai? Simply guys 10 se multiply. So therefore area of sheet for 10 caps, that will be 550 centimeters square into 10, which will be 5,500 centimeters square. Yani yuta area of the sheet like to make 10 caps, that will be 5,500 centimeters square. Now again question number 8 seems to be somehow a bit interesting. In fact real life example solve karne tabi real life example par implement karne such mathuk taste tabi mathuk maza zyada horan. So dekhe question number 8 that reads out: a bus stop is barricaded from the remaining part of the road by using 50 hollow cones made of recycled cardboard. So ashak bus stop stays barricade karan is alag karan sides kun karan by using barricades. So remaining part of the road niche alag karan im khadar chase karan 50 hollow cones. Agar to wushmud ais im saat ki road repairing chasan chalan tam saat hollow cones is use karan. So hollow cones che karan 50 hollow cones is use, but they are being made from a recycled cardboard. So use Prat cone, each cone has a base diameter of 40 centimeter. Prat ekis cones manchi basic diameter 40 centimeter. So agar is cone wucho, so cone kis base diameter that is given to be 40 centimeter. So 40 centimeter cone basic diameter. So yil 40 centimeter as diameter, radius as 20 centimeter. And height 1 meter, and note here unit is, so we have here 1 meter height. So diameter of the base 40 centimeter. If the outer side of each of the cone is to be painted, agar im cone pratak side should paint outer side, that will be slant height agar paint karna, and the cost of painting is rupees 12 per meter square. 1 meter square is laga 12 rupees. What will be the cost of painting all these cones? Ashwanan ki askuta cost like sari cone paint karnas. Cylindrical cone chase, ek cone curved surface area chase kadon. multiply छुस करन 50 तिकाज 50 कूनस 50 कूनन हुन एरिया कूता नेर तिहुंद एरिया कैलकुलेट करन दैट विल बी कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया तथ कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया मज युस एरिया बनेस 1 मीटर स्क्वायरस लगान 1 मीटर स्क्वायरस लगान 12 रुपीस अस वन युस टोटल एरिया नेर तथ टोटल एरिया कूता अमाउंट लग obviously first अस करो एक कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया कैलकुलेट कर्व्ड सरफेस एरिया करो 50 से मल्टीप्लाई तिकाज 50 कूनस तस एरिया नेर तथ करो 12 से मल्टीप्लाई तिकाज तीतिस एरिया कॉस्ट जरूरत so first we will be computing the curved surface area but curved surface area khadar formula pi r l yet l value dit kin slant height chin dit kin it is height dit so we'll write if height of cone is equal to 1 meter so diameter of cone or diameter of base of cone that is 40 centimeter so agar is radius wano radius kuta is radius of cone is equal to so that will be 40 divided by 2 which will be 20 centimeter but 20 centimeter agar is site karo meter mans convert so it will be 20 divided by 100 meter 20 centimeter in sat meter mans karo convert we know 100 centimeter barabar 1 meter 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter which means 1 centimeter is equal to 1 divided by 100th part of meter so it will be 0.2 meter so therefore curved surface area of one cone that will be pi r l pi value is or they take the value of pi as 3.14 again the approximation of pi that is 3.14 pi in fact 22 by 7 khot be 3.14 khot better approximation that is 333 divided by 106 this is in fact the best approximation of pi 333 divided by 106 but calculation is thoda bahut hectic so it seems to be a bigger amount tawai calculation purpose khatir ye karan zyada use kihin so into r ka value that is 0.2 meter into slant height rule in karne slant height is so slant height is equal to that will be under root of h square plus r square so h is 1 meter so it will be 1 square plus 0.2 square so it will be 1.4 root so 1.4 root that is given to be 1.4 root chase nun kat barabar 1.02 so 1.4 root 1.02 that is slant height value dratil 1.02 so simplify करेंगे तो value होगा 0.64056 meter square so this is curved surface area of one cone now curved surface area of 50 cones now curved surface area of 50 cones that will be yet areas guys simply 50 से multiply 50 into 0.64056 meter square which will so calculate करेंगे तो it will be 32.082 meter square so 32.082 meter square so this is curved surface area of 50 cones so now it is areas क्या है 1 meter square से लगा 12 rupees that means it and 32.082 meter square kuta amount lages yah guys 12 से multiply so therefore cost of painting 50 cones is equal to 32.082 into guys 12 which is 384.84 rupees approximate so this ends the exercise part connected with the cone अगर यह exercise मज का problem रोजमर्रा then please आप comment section में अपनी वो problems हमसे share कीजिए thank you for being part of the impact maths thank you